My colleagues, Mr. Speaker, I'm trying my best to figure out what we're doing here. Because I know through conversations that we've had, and I've had with conversations with my colleagues, that we knocked on lots of doors this summer and throughout the fall. We had literally thousands upon thousands of conversations with people. And not once did we hear anyone say, please send me more of those misleading mailers. Please, let's put more money in politics. Please, let's make it harder to figure out who is buying for and paying for speech. And I say this with all sincerity. I know people on both sides of the aisle are frustrated. Because it seems like no matter what we do, there's always some shady, dark money group that's coming in and criticizing you for your yes vote or for your no vote. And everybody laments that. But right now, we have an opportunity to do something better about it and say no and take a step back and listen to our constituents. Transparency is critical for us to do our jobs well. A quote I would read from you says that disclosure permits citizens and shareholders to react to the speech of corporate entities in a proper way. That quote is coming from a Supreme Court decision, the Citizens United decision, that I'm not a fan of. But it gives me pause when even a decision that I think is in the wrong interest of public disclosure still says, and we need to disclose more. This bill is literally the opposite of the direction that we need to be going. And that has a real impact on places like Kalamazoo in my community. You know, all of our communities are struggling to figure out how we solve the challenges that we face locally, making sure that we're providing the services that we need to provide our citizens so that they can live in a community that they love. One of the solutions that was crafted in Kalamazoo created the Foundation for Excellence. But through the bargain that was created, they said that you would have to disclose your donors. So if we're going to have a significant amount of public philanthropy that's occurring, the public has a right to know who's influencing those decisions. Senate Bill 1176 would jeopardize that compromise. In fact, because if any one of those members chooses to say, I would not like to have my information disclosed, the entire deal goes away. So I know we're trying to push legislation here. I know that that this bill is moving in lame duck, but I think that this is one of those things that we really need to put the brakes on for just a second. At the end of the day, democracy dies in darkness. We need to be doing more to shed light on how our government works, who is supporting the work we're doing, who's opposing the work we're doing. This body has taken actions previously, and I hope that we don't sully that legacy with this vote here. So the public has a right to know who is influencing our elections. And so until that right is recognized, I'll be voting no on this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.